So for this documentary, I decided that I wanted to expand on the midterm. Our midterm was about Fannie Lou Hamer, quote, "I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired." And upon my research, I realized the term strong black woman is not as positive as it seems to be. Like, you would think strong is associated with, all these positive things, but this idea of a strong black woman has been detrimental to our culture. So I decided to pick 5 women who can expand on what a strong black woman is to them and how has that stigma affected them. Stay tuned.
I'm a strong black woman because I don't let fear or society get in the way of me becoming successful. So whenever I set goals or set high standards for myself, I always try to complete it because I don't want to be the typical stereotype, or I don't want people to look at me like, oh, there goes another black person giving up or whatever. So I think in a way, like, being very headstrong and motivated is a way of being a strong black woman.
So I am a strong black woman because of my resilience and my ability to take care of myself.
I am a strong black woman because I know that I have everything in me to create my own reality. And I know that my black girl magic is something heavy that people wish they can get a taste of. I truly embrace who I am and where I'm from and who I'm meant to be. I truly am inspired by my Egyptian ancestors who built their own for their own, and I know that I have what it takes. They're not perfect. They're not perfect. They're not special. I know that everyone is a spiritual being, and I know that plays a huge part in how your life turns out, and I take that into my own hands and I handle what I have to handle to have everything that I want and everything that I desire, because at the end of the day, I know it's for me, a black woman.
I am a strong black woman because I overcome and persevere through the obstacles and stereotypes that have been placed on me based on my skin color.
I am a strong black woman because I was raised by strong black women. My grandmother and my mother, my grandma came here when she was 38-ish maybe, and she brought all 3 of her kids over. She worked and supported them. My mom has been working since she was 18 when she came here, and she also had a baby during that same time. My mother taught me how to be strong because she had to be strong. She survived within years of domestic violence and abusive relationship. She's experienced the trauma of that, and so have me and my siblings. We have also experienced the trauma of that, and that the optimism that I held on to while going through that is why I think I'm a strong black woman.
The idea of being a strong black woman has affected me because I feel like in a way black women kind of have to be strong because of the way how we grew up, or like basically like how society treats us. So I feel like in a way that kind of like pushes young women like myself to be successful or strive for greatness, or just basically like be a rock, because at the end of the day, like, who is gonna hold down the family? Who's gonna hold down your life for yourself more than you? Like, it's up to us to make our goals, make our life. So in that way, like, I feel like we all have to be strong.
However, the idea of being a strong black woman has affected me in ways where I'm afraid to show vulnerability to people or to ask help when I truly need it the most, because I don't want to appear weak or not being able to just hold it down.
However, the idea of being a strong black woman has affected me in my love life. It seems like the men of this generation would rather just have a trophy wife that depends on them for everything, rather than a partner that can stand on her own if the need arises.
However, being a strong black woman and persevering and surviving through traumatic situations has also taught me how to not cope very well. You have to hold your head up, you have to keep trucking on, you have to keep pushing. And you don't have the space or time to give up or feel vulnerable or take a minute to get your shit together. Pardon me. You don't really have that time. You just have to keep pushing on. So I've experienced domestic violence since I was 2 until I was 18 is when she moved out. And it taught me how to be strong, but it definitely affected a lot of things that I have to deal with now as an adult and cope with now and heal from now. And then a couple years ago, my grandma passed away, and that caused a whole new trauma for me. And I think by that time, I learned how to heal better. So I'm doing better, but there is a lot of things that I have to work on, which, being a strong black woman, by society's definition, you're really not allowed to do. You just got to keep pushing, keep moving forward, and keep doing the damn thing, because that's what they want you to put all this weight on your back and show me how strong you are. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to put all that weight on my back just to show somebody how strong I am. It's what happened, but I'm not doing that moving forward. I'd rather have a light load.
It affects me simply because I know that people may not want to listen to what I have to say, or may not care about my views fully, but it's not really about that. It's about the people that I do connect to, and it's about the people that I do embrace. It's about the people that I am grateful for, and just as much as I'm grateful for being black.
So now you have heard it from 5 different women from multiple different backgrounds and ethnicities, and it all has affected us. So why do we still have this term of a strong black woman when in reality it breaks our black woman? I think it's time that we change this idea of being a strong black woman and just keep it as we are women. We're empresses, we're queens, we're royalty. That's just all we have to be. We just have to be ourselves. We do not need to add this adjective of strong to define who we are. We're more than that. We're women. Even better, we're black women.